Hello, guys and gals. How are we doing? What's up, JB? Miss K, Miss Rain, Kyle, Zen, and Brown, Dion. How we doing? How was your trading day? I'm actually was. I'll be honest with you, because I didn't catch like a lot of the early move. I caught 50 points on one account, a little over 50 points on one account with one micro early. And then I felt like the rest of the day I was somewhat going to be chasing. So my day was pretty much, you guys saw the loss on stream last night. I brought the account, I got yesterday's trading technically back to break even or plus $2 or something like that, and stopped on that account. So our account balance is right back up where it was on this account specifically. You can look in the upper right hand side of your screen and see what the account balance is. And then another one I made like, I don't know, like $140. But I just kept getting trailed out of trades again because, well, I was chasing. So, what's up? What's up, Martin? How are you? So I shut it down pretty early today. The slow grind higher with the volatile spikes down is not the kind of price action that suits my eye very well. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I always feel like I'm chasing no matter what. Because inevitably what you'll end up getting is something like this, where you get to a level and then you're wicking either side of it by 20 points. So I know this about myself, my tendencies and my psychology to know that, hey, I just missed today's move, and to hang it up and not go chasing a profit target of any kind. The market, like we said last night, will be there when I come back to the charts. So we'll go, instead of sitting there trying to chase a move and possibly getting chopped up, I'll just hang it up, accept that it's $100 day or a break-even day, and move on. But this account really is going nowhere, guys. I mean, we have been trading this thing for 3 weeks. And it has like, yeah, Chicken Trader, it happens. Like and I know that about myself too. So I try not to do that, or when I feel myself getting ready to do that, is when I just shut it down for the day and go do something else. Like today I went and cut my grass and did some other things rather than getting chopped. This is a 1 hour chart on NQ, just so you guys can see like kind of higher time frame levels and where I'm going to be looking. Just above 29K there is a spot to be looking, as we approach 29,050. Since December, Chicken Trader, same account. You've kept that account alive that long? That's impressive. That's impressive. I mean, if you've kept an account alive that long, that normally doesn't happen. That's really good. Good on you. Like, seriously. Seriously, I know it's annoying, but most people cannot claim they've had an account for 6 months, right? And at least you're not rifling through a bunch of money and evals. It's shocking. Yeah, I mean, that's impressive. It really is. That's I mean, not many people can claim that they've held on to an account for 6 months, right? You bought 6 accounts in December and lost 1 today. I mean, still, to keep accounts alive like that is impressive. That's better than most. 68 trading days, so almost. Yeah, it's like, this is that same account that I was showing you guys when we talked, 3 weeks ago. It's that same account. It has like one $400 losing day in there, which set everything back. And what's up, Phoenix? It's literally just flatlined. Literally flatlined. But my thought process is, as long as I can flatline when I'm struggling with my trading, then, you know, eventually I'll hit that big trade that just runs for me, and that's what will push the account. And then I'll probably have, you know, trades that flatline from there, and I'll be roughly break even for a period of time, and then I'll have another trade, and then before you know it, we'll be at a payout. So, you know, as long as on these accounts, if you're taking them slow, you know, once every month or two, if you have enough accounts, you're taking a payout on each of them, that's good. Yeah, chicken trader, there's nothing wrong. And in these market conditions, you almost have to, like, unless you're an influencer or an affiliate or have a full-time job that pays really well and you can somewhat afford to kind of YOLO and push the envelope with everything just to try and get to a payout, you're doing it the right way. You know, the one thing that I've noticed is the guys who push the envelope with size and trade minis or a lot of micros or everything, they have a full-time job. So when they're at the charts, they're trying to be as aggressive as they possibly can because they don't mind spending $2,000 or $3,000 on evaluations to get that one payout of $2,000. You know, most people can't afford to do that. They can't afford to blow through $2,000 of evaluations or combines or whatever, test accounts or anything like that in a 1 week or 2 week time period. Most people can't afford to do that. So, like, you're doing it smart. You're doing it the right way. I don't trade minis. I'm responsible. I only trade 40 micros. Phoenix, I know that's not true. Yeah, guys, smash that thumbs up button. You tell them, Miss K. Smash that thumbs up button, guys. Guys, tonight we are giving away a 25K Pro Lucid test account at some point throughout the stream. I'll let you know when it's happening. Mason is with us this evening, so it will be a marbles race. But that is the giveaway tonight. I will tell all you you loyal followers. I wonder if we'll get the the use code Pine in here tonight, or if they changed their username yet. How nice it must be to have walking billboards advertising your code on other people's streams. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah, Chubu, I agree. The only problem with Kick right now is we haven't found a way to integrate the giveaways into the Kick streams yet, just because Kick doesn't recognize the Nightbot. Or the Streamlabs bot. Phoenix say the word. No, don't do that, Phoenix. Like, I personally would never go into another stream. I would never go into another streamer's stream nor would I tell any of my followers to do that, right? It's kind of like, hey, I'm gonna go take my McDonald's into Burger King and eat it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, thanks, Chubu. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah, 11 Oak. I'm kind of with you, right? I do think we probably snap above 29K on NQ is kind of where I'm leaning right now. You can kind of see all these former rejection points above. So maybe ES wants to come up here towards, you know, these 7640s. All right, Miss K. What are you making? Yo, as soon as I say that, we snap down. We're going to play this game again tonight, guys. Earnings, DeMonte, I know we had Palantir after the close. I haven't looked. I haven't looked at how Palantir did though. There's a few like chip and memory stock earnings. Like I know we got SanDisk later on. It's just Globex sometimes before the Asia markets open up. You know, it's such low volume that when you do have surges like that, price just jumps. Palantir went up. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I haven't even looked at anything since early this morning. I didn't even know we were this close to 29K, to be perfectly honest. 1 hour on the hourly, you know, we've got some heavy rejections above. Where we're at currently, I'm not a huge fan of. You know, this back and forth heavy wick action, I don't really like. You got this downside wick sitting there. I'm not opposed, you know, somewhere in here trying a short, anywhere from like say 29,030 all the way up to 29.1. If you like the short side, it's gonna be kind of hard for me to short if we don't do that until we crack back below. Let's see here. Like really this area. Like this 29,740. Possibly even something like 730. Wow, it's not letting me move this level. Okay. Okay. Don't really understand what's going on there, but so yeah, you know, if we don't run 29K at this point, I don't know that I like anything until back below 740 on the short side. I mean, I guess you could take kind of a risky short from if we fail this level here at 900 and hold below. But that's kind of like, you can kind of see what happened in between here in the past. So I think this is a safer short. Otherwise, we kind of want to see price come up into this area. You know, somewhere in here. You know, heavy sell, heavy sell. So that's kind of what I'm seeing right now. So it might be a lot of me sitting on my hands for a little bit tonight, guys, unfortunately. All right, this is what ES looks like, or MES is what we're looking at here. ES is a lot stronger than NQ is right now, guys. The only thing that's really dragging NQ down currently is those chip stocks. You know, the semiconductors, the memory names, everything else. If you look at like the entire rest of the market, the Dow is all-time highs, ES is all-time high. Like everything is holding up fairly well. So for people thinking that, like, you know, we're seeing a bubble burst of some kind, I'm not so sure. It's just one little sector of the market that's really struggling. And it's what that tells me is that institutional money is just shifting their money into other stocks, right? So the buyers in tech have shifted their money from those AI powered stocks, those chip stocks, and they're moving it into like software, right? Like your Microsofts and companies like that. Hey, what's up, Etheregram? Yeah, DeMonte. Oh, last night's stream was last night's stream was crazy. Did it ever end up like moving at all until London session? I didn't go back and look. Were any of you guys able to capitalize last night? $1 a profit. Oh, a Telegram. You're right there. I'm right there with you. I am right there with you. Let's see here. Okay, view details. I mean, this is that account, guys. Just so you can see it. This is the account we've been trading on stream. 250 today, so I did battle it back. But you can kind of see what's happened. This day killed us. This one right here killed us. It killed us. But this is kind of how all my props look. It's not fun right now. It's not fun. I just can't seem to get anything going. Did you 11 Oak? Nice. Mike, you got taken to the cleaners last night? Oh, okay, got you. Got you. Yeah, I mean, you guys saw the one trade that I took. I was able to minimize the damage by putting a stop in and trailing it appropriately after the big sell-off, because I think we were down close to $200 on the trade at one point, almost $100 points down. No, Miss Rain, that was Lucid Dashboard. That was a Lucid Dashboard. So the journal that I use actually is one of ours. I use our Level Up trading terminal now. But I know a lot of people that use TradeZella. Does Lucid reset every 30 days on the eval? I don't believe so. I'm pretty sure it's just a one-time. Maybe they do. I can't remember off the top of my head. I've never been in an evaluation for 30 days, so I never really know. But you can definitely go to their FAQ page, and it will tell you everything you need to know about each account. I personally just have never been in that predicament, so I don't want to say something wrong. If Phoenix is still here, Phoenix probably knows. Yeah, Kyle, I seem to remember that as well. I want to say they don't have a monthly rebill. I'm fairly certain that it's just a one-time fee, and then it's pass or fail in the eval stage. Like, there's no activation fee or anything like that with Lucid. I tell you what, though, their daily payout accounts might be one of the best options in the space right now, all things considered. When like you're weighing everything, they might be one of the best accounts in the space right now with the most flexibility. Obviously, My Fund of Futures Pros are really good for that. You just can only request a payout once every 14 calendar days. But My Fund of Futures Pro accounts are really good accounts. Hey, what's up, Eagle's Eyes? On the Hall, that's okay. Yeah, Lucid. Lucid's probably the route you want to go then. It's because it's a one-time fee up front, no activation fee, and then once you pass, I think you can take as long as you want. Really, they have an inactivity rule, so you do have to trade. And you'll need to be aware of that. And I think, I can't remember if it's like 7 days. So just be careful. But yeah. Oh, Eagle's Eye's biggest day trading? Oh, GG's. Nice. Just click and close your eyes kind of trade, apparently. Yeah, I mean, we've all been there, I'm sure. Ah, let's just try it out. Let's just try it out. What, Nims? What's up, Nims, by the way? Get you back-to-back nights in the chat? Everybody say hello to Nims. Perdia did. 11 Oak. Yeah, I never really... Like, I used to get a lot of the guys from Perdia in my streams a while back. They were always, you know, I definitely had partnership offers. I just didn't know enough about them. You're stringing tennis rackets? What time is it your time? Isn't it like 11:30 p.m.? Why are you stringing tennis rackets right now? I'd like to see if we can get a little pullback into, say, you know, like 890, 880 area, and see if we catch a bid from there for the ride up. I don't want to be buying tops, guys, but I do think that this area up here is probably where we're heading. I'm not seeing a lot of heavy resistance until up here on the hourly. So that's kind of where I would look to short, would be somewhere in between here and 100. Casper, he left an order on. Yeah, all you got to do on Quan Tower, guys, is just come down here and hit the flatten all button. Right here. It's right here. All right, guys, we got about 70 people in the stream. As you're rolling into the stream, if you could do me a huge favor and smash that thumbs up button if you could. Tonight we are giving away a 25K Pro test account with Lucid. So stick around if you'd like your opportunity to win. We will be doing a marbles race. Mason is in the house. He is watching, lurking in the shadows tonight, ready to launch those marbles. So hopefully you guys brought the grease tonight, the marble slick. Accidentally make 23K trade. Me too, it's Instagram. Me too. I wish I could accidentally make money. Although I guess we kind of do. Like if you guys go over consistency, right? And you're trying to lose a trade, have you ever noticed how that is the hardest thing to do, is lose a trade on purpose? Have you ever noticed that? It is so hard to lose a trade on purpose. You sit there and click the market in, market out button really fast and end up taking 100 trades just to get back under consistency. Yeah, Eagle's Eyes. It's so hard. Like when you're trying to actually lose a trade, it's impossible. Yeah, Dion, not on that track. Not on that track. That was That was moving pretty quick. I mean, I forget what his name was, but he was flying down that track. That one's going to be tough to beat. Yeah, every trade you take, you win. Yeah, it's impossible because you try to lose the trade. So I've just stopped trying to lose. And if you market in and market out really fast on minis, you know, it's an automatic loss just based on the fill that you get is generally, you know, the spread generally takes you plus fees. So you'll lose like 40 bucks, $20 to $40 a trade if you just market in, market out real quick, no matter what the direction is. So that's what I end up doing, but it's so funny because you'll end up having, like, you know, 30 trades to get yourself back under consistency. It's so obvious what you're doing too. From like an analytics perspective, it's got to be so obvious. Oh gosh, guys, of course. Right? I go live. You get the one random snap down, retrace, and now let's just trade sideways. Like I said, I think we're going higher. Should we gamble a little bit tonight? I mean, this is not good. This is not financial advice. But I'm almost half tempted to put on that one mini or one micro long position and add to it lower. The problem is I do think we probably get a retest of 900 at some point tonight, maybe even a little bit below. So I'd be having to risk another 100 points on the trade initially. We are stuck in a literal 7.8 point range. Just stuck. Mini. Well, I'll do it with micros, but I'm almost half tempted to do it. But not financial advice at all. Kyle, I know. I'm live. I got it, guys. I'll take the full... I will take the full responsibility for the lack of market movement. I know, Eagles Eyes. I just would rather the long entry come from down here. You know, we're putting in lower highs. We definitely are. We just aren't putting in higher highs is the problem. We have one higher high. Lots of exhaustion, absorption prints as well on the 1 minute, 5 minute, or this is the hourly. Kind of in, you know, a somewhat strong resistance area with absorption on the hourlies happening. Martin, this type of action is where he'll put on size and it'll wick against you every time. Yeah, because your risk is so tight and it's just snapping. Just snapping around. So you're like, oh, I can get 5-10 points out of this with a 5-point stop. That's when you end up getting the what we dub as the megaphone pattern, the expanding range that expands by like a point or two. So you end up getting higher highs and higher lows with each swing. You got point of control sitting there at 919. Let's see. My point of control is sitting there at 940 still. Hey, what's up, MP? How are you? I'm good. We're chilling. We are chilling. We are just waiting for the market to do something. Is anything really moving right now? I mean, gold is right around cycle level 4,100. Already filled the gap that was created, kind of filled the gap that was created. I guess there's a little space there, but trade live now. I mean, when you're looking at the daily, here's what we got, guys. Okay, these are your daily SMAs. We're sitting right on the daily 20 right now. So, you probably got sellers trying to defend. You got a lot of downside wicks here. Obviously, if we get strongly above this area, you know, I would say anywhere above 29, I'll say 29.1. Like, honestly, if we break the top of these right here, we're probably coming back up to 29.5 at least. And yes, you probably have some trapped short sellers down in this area. You know, I know I thought possibly we were coming for this retest of this double top high. So yeah, of course we could. Of course we could squeeze to a new all-time high and then roll over before we see the retest of this. Of course that could happen. Is that going to happen? I don't know. Yowza. Are you kidding me? What is this? What is that? Oh, goodness. I mean, you have a break, you got a retest, you got a hold above 910. This makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense at this point. How does the music always go off? I always get these messages from Mason, guys, midstream whenever the music goes out. Chicken Trader, I'm leaning longs right now to above 29K. I just would prefer a dip first. You know, trap some sellers down in this area. Right now, I just feel like we're chasing. You know, and if you're chasing up into, you know, prior day high, that's not a good look. You wait for the dip too, but it doesn't dip. That's when you just kind of have to accept it. At that point, you know, you're waiting for. I mean, what I do is when I'm a little bit late on the entry is I'll wait for something like this, right? This is obviously an hourly chart. It probably looks a little cleaner on a 5-minute or a 1-minute, but you wait for the break above the level, you wait for the retest, and then you enter. You know, because at least your risk is you know if you're wrong right away. So like my entry would be from here after the retest and reclaim. This is just an example, right? It's not. Same thing here. You got another break of the level. You've got the retests and you got the reclaim. So entry would have ideally would have been here with the stop down here. But right now you're just you've missed the entry pretty much. So now you kind of just have to wait for. I mean, there are flag setups here, I guess, that you could have gotten entries on. I just don't know if I trust them. What's up, J-Love? J-Love, quiet. So the account, I kind of explained it a little bit earlier, but the account that we traded last night and had the $100 loss, I made my money back on that. Ended up the session like up $2 or something, $3. I can't remember what it was. So that account is back to where it was when we started the stream last night. And then another account I made like $160 on. I was late on I did not catch the early trade. I tried. I got the long from the key level. If you remember from this morning, I caught the long from that key level and I got 50 plus points out of it. You know, and then a couple of break evens. And after that point, I realized I'm chasing this market and I need to shut it down. So I didn't really have a big day, but it wasn't a red day. Oh, thanks, Miss K. Yeah, guys, smash that thumbs up button if you could. I do think we're going to shoot above 29K tonight at a minimum. I would like a pullback first. And whether we get that or not, I don't know. But I definitely don't want to chase the market up there. Chicken Trader's like, it's running. I mean, is it though? Everything's getting pulled back on. It's so hard to catch a good trade. You know, I guess we just look for flags on the way up. Guys, I saw something about the most unhealthy potato chips out there. Have you guys ever seen that? Some of the top 5 on there actually shocked me. And I don't know if it's real or not. It's just something that I saw. But Fritos is in the top 5. Fritos of all things. Fritos is the top 5 unhealthy potato chip. Number 1 was pork rinds. What's up, Wix? How are ya? Number 1 was pork rinds. What else was on there? Those Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Flamin' Hot Cheetos is up there. I believe that one. But you know what was nowhere to be seen on the top 5 list? Doritos. Doritos were not on the top 5, and yet Pringles were. You just avoid processed foods, poison. Occasionally. I'm with you there, Chicken Trader, but occasionally. Doritos are corn. Yeah, Martin, but so are Fritos. Fritos are corn chips. I understand the pork rinds. I understand why pork rinds is on there. I do get that. I don't understand Doritos not being on there. Oh, man. Yeah, like Fritos, I'll be honest with you, Martin. I don't like Fritos by themselves. Like, Fritos are one of those things that, like, if you have, like, a soft taco, you put a few Fritos in there just to give it that little bit of crunch. But Fritos by themselves, I'm not a huge fan of. J-Love, you like Fritos like that? Fritos. Yeah, Pringles now, on the other hand. All right, what's your favorite flavor of potato chip? Let's see what your guys' favorite flavor of potato chip is. I really like, and I know it's probably strange, I really like, and I don't know why, I really like sour cream and onion, and I like salt and vinegar. Yeah, I'm right there with you with the salt and vinegar. Lay's plain. Yeah, I like sour cream and onion, and I like salt and vinegar a lot. Martin's Kettle Cooked. Okay, I can understand that. It's almost like people who like Lay's potato chips. It's kind of like the baked Lay's are actually really good, I think. They're kind of similar to an original Pringle, to tell you the truth, but not much of a risk taker with the tater chips. I've never a Teargram. I've never tried like dill pickle. Cheese and onion? Is that a thing? Cheese and onion? My vice lately, guys. I will admit this. My vice lately is actually the 4-cheese Italian Cheez-It crackers. That's my thing lately. Like if I want a little just something, you know, grab a handful of those 4-cheese Italian Cheez-Its crackers. Oh yeah. Yeah, Mason, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. A lot of people like the white cheddar Cheez-Its. I mean, what do we do, guys? Do we just click long and say go? Dill pickle pretzels? Parmesan garlic is nice, Trevor. Yeah, I agree with you on that. See, that's how I get my cheese, because I developed a lactose intolerance recently, very recently. And one of my favorite snacks was always cheese. You know, like if you give me a block of sharp white cheddar cheese, I could do some damage, right? But I used to love that. I used to love it and never had any issues when I was younger. But now my body just doesn't handle it well. Do raw milk? No, Chicken Trader, you don't. You want to be nowhere near me. You want to be nowhere near me. If I've got there, like, it sucks because ice cream. I can't do ice cream anymore, guys. Ice cream is gone. I can't do it. I can't do it. You want to be nowhere near me. Which sucks, because ice cream is good. It sucks. I can't eat so many things. Ice cream is poisoning. Oh, but it's so good, Chicken Trader. Going up to like Dairy Queen and getting yourself like I don't know, like pick your Blizzard, pretty much. You pick your Blizzard. Can't do that anymore. Even if I want to eat cereal. Yeah, Eagle's Eyes, it's almost like, are we going to have to really get in that that early on this move. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that because we have the prior day high sitting right there. And I can almost inevitably feel this wick up, slam down, and then catch the bid down here somewhere. You know, I don't want to get the long from here. If you're looking for a colon cleanse. Yeah, it's so weird, right? It's so weird how the body develops over time and you can no longer tolerate things. Your body just can't handle things anymore. I took my blood sugar the other day thinking that I was diabetic because that runs in my family. My blood sugar is fine. Like, I'm fairly healthy. $860 is the best area. Yeah, I mean, let's see what I got down there. Yeah, you're probably right. Somewhere in there. The best sign of health in middle ages is chest hair coverage, Rotund? Myth? Myth or fact? Is that a myth or is that a fact? Look down and I can tell you. Now, I've never been a really hairy guy aside from the, you know, facial hair. But I've never been super hairy. I remember in like middle school, and every school had one or two of those kids. They would come in 7th grade, full beard, 7th grade, chest hair poking out the shirt. You're like, oh, come on, bro. Meanwhile, you've got no facial hair. You've got hardly any underarm hair. You've got hardly any hair on your legs at that point. You're like... My hair keeps disappearing from my head and appearing in other places. Yeah, JB, I guess I can see that because that has to do with, you know, your insulin levels. I don't know. For once, I'm staying out of this combo, Miss Carey. I mean, but it's true. I will say that. Like the other day, I went in and I had a hair on my ear up here. One just random hair on my ear. Of course, I plucked it out. But there was one random hair that was growing on the top side of my earlobe. I was like, what is that? How do you get hair there? Wait till you get 80. Sounds like a topside wick. Yeah, kind of Roton. I don't know if I like anything in here, guys. I mean, you know, obviously we've got the channel. Like, we're kind of channel trading here. So I guess if you like the short, what I would probably do is just wait for, you can kind of see, we're just kind of channeling up. I would probably wait for the breakdown. The problem is I have a feeling that this would be a trap move, even if we get it right now. I'd still like above 29K. You know, at least go trade price above 29K. Oh, thanks, J-Love. Appreciate you. Yeah, I appreciate everybody who uses code WES, guys. You know, all the affiliate money that we earn goes to funding the project that we're working on, and obviously paying Mason. I like more... I like bull right now. I like bullish right now. We're kind of getting back above that daily 20 SMA. I can see, honestly, the middle of the July range is sitting up in this area. You can kind of tell this is the inflection, sitting right here at 29,350 on the market right now. So I like a revisit to that area. Don't know when that happens, and obviously we could see some downside before that happens. I don't know that it'll just be a straight. Wait till you turn 50. Oh, no. But yeah, like, we've definitely... Buyers definitely salvaged down here. The reclaim above this low was massive. The reclaim back above this 28.2 area. 28.2... What is this? 230? That was massive. No, thank you guys. No, seriously. I greatly appreciate when you guys do use code WES, obviously. That's what provides the giveaway accounts. That's what, you know, really helps support the channel and the growth, and honestly building tools that will end up helping you guys more. You know, that's the whole goal. Hopefully eventually giving you guys a space to meet each other and trade at an office somewhere down the line. Obviously, that's a long way off, but that is a future goal. To kind of have a trading desk office area that we can meet up and trade together and do the thing. You know, where I can stream from rather than streaming from my home. You know, but that's a long ways down the line. But yes, every time you guys use code WES, it goes to, you know, to kind of help those things happen. Yeah, J Love, I don't like it. I don't like the action that we're getting right now. I don't like that. When you're having both exhaustion prints on either side of these really tight ranges on the 1 minute, that's not ideal for me. Yeah, I mean, we're right back in that little range that we were just chopping around in that whole time since the open, really. And I know there's probably some ICT traders out there that are saying accumulation, manipulation, distribution, right? I'm sure that's, I can hear it already. It's happening. but Wes. But Wes, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. It's so clear and easy. The ones that don't know they're Wyckoff traders, Martin. Yeah. Yeah, I think that every time too. Limitless. I'm not throwing 10 minis around. Not in this. Could you imagine? Yeah, Eagle's Eyes, there's nothing to do. Because right now you would just have to, any trade that you're in, you would have, technically, you would have to give a lot of room for it to breathe. Like any short entry from here, technically you're giving 100 points up to 29,050, right? Any long entry from here, you basically have to risk to probably back below 900. And ideally back below this swing low, so you're risking all the way back to 860. So you're kind of in that spot where your trade isn't invalidated no matter the entry, where it's 100 points on either side. This is the kind of music that makes you want to hedge all your Lucid accounts. Wait, what? I don't hear the music, guys, for reference. I don't hear what's being played. PW said that does that. You don't get it? Oh, where you're risking 100 points and just enter in the middle of nowhere because you think something's going to happen? Oh, nice, Chubu. Nice. Yeah, guys, if you haven't yet, please give me a follow on Kick if you have a Kick account. We are definitely trying to grow that channel over there. It's a better platform to do like super, not, I don't want to call them super chats, but you know how there's memberships and stuff on YouTube. It's definitely the better platform for the streamer as far as what you receive or the proportion of that donation that you receive. So it's definitely better for that. Oh, J Love, are you an ICT? Are you an ICT concepts guy? Like, technically, the risk engine is saying too wide. From where we're at right now, this is how I know to be hands-off currently. Just because you're having it, you know, the recommended stop right now is nearly 200 points. You know, like I would have to put this max risk to $400 per trade in order for this to give me an accurate reading. A numerology strategy? Teflon? Wait, really? I mean, on the DOM, you can kind of see there's interest lower. There's definitely interest lower. But you can also see where, you know, the larger orders are stacked up here. Kind of what we were talking about, that 29.5, 29.6 area. What's up, Futures Trader? How are you? All right, guys. New hourly candle. Previous hourly candle is still pointing towards, you know, it's still bullish. Makes sense. The music sucks. Like what we're listening to right now sucks, is what you're saying? I don't hear it. So I never know. You guys have to tell me if the music is no bueno. And I can go and change the track. Or go to a different playlist. Yep, sucks. I could sing. Yeah, I don't hear it. I don't hear the music, guys. So you guys have to tell me. Just be like, yo, Wes, the music sucks. Figure it out, bro. All right, let's try some like lo-fi hip hop. Oops, sorry. The Orioles-Yankees game? Chibu, are you a Yankees or Orioles fan? My team just packed it in. My team just sold the season. I mean, I'm hoping not, but they pretty much just sold the season. They got rid of the best pitcher in the game, traded him away. Tale as old as time for the Detroit Tigers. Tale as old as time. This is not it, guys. This just, I mean... Yeah, I know, it's pretty bad. This is pretty bad. Not even if you get into a trade, I feel like you're gonna have to hold it for a while. Yeah, Ethan, it's... Did the afternoon just like slow grind to the top side, kind of? I don't know. I guess you had a decent move here from 800. Shorts playing out. Oh, it's gonna do this nonsense where it just snaps back up into the range. Rotund, I can't make that prediction. There's clearly buyers back in the market right now. Marcena, yeah, want Wes to sing for us? What are we talking about right now? I'm ready for football season. I will say that. I am ready for football season, guys. It is it's closely approaching. I think we're like 3 weeks out. Should get some preseason NFL games starting here soon. You want Mason to sing? Mason would come on and well, I don't know if he would do it. I don't know if he would come on and sing. I've heard Mason sing. Mason's a musician. He likes to he plays the drums and the guitar and I don't know what other instruments. He was in a band. You play the triangle? Nice. Nice. What were those little, like, recorders? Did any of you guys play recorders in, like, primary or elementary school? Do you remember those things? By the end of the season, it seems like half the first teamers are on the IL. Mason was in a band you might have heard of. It's called the Beatles. Hot cross buns. 3 blind mice, Mason? Yeah. Yeah, those little recorder things. They were great. I'm sure it's quite annoying now. If all of you had them, you all had them. I know everybody has played the recorder. Those little, like, clarinet things. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, doot, doot. Come on, Mark. Like, what are we doing? You go down 10 points just to snap back in. Have you, Rotund? Okay, yeah. Yeah. Your ears are still bleeding from them? Yeah, they were, I'm sure every parent's nightmare, to tell you the truth. If you think about it, can you imagine listening to those things for a couple hours every night? Oh my goodness. And then having to go to, like, a recital or a concert that all the little kids were playing. Whew. Brutal. The recorders are brutal. Yeah, J Love, I mean, I don't like any of this. All right, this is an hourly chart, so obviously the candles are really big. This is the current session profile. You got point of control still sitting just above 940. Kind of just hanging out below there. I think we're going to be hands off until the Asia session, guys. To tell you the truth. I don't know that we're going to get a good move. So I guess if you really like range plays, you know, you're probably long right now, targeting the middle. You know, mid 940s, 945, somewhere up in there. If you want to be short, that move up towards the top, up towards 960 was probably your short entry. All right, DeMonte. Yeah, I wouldn't. You know, if I wasn't streaming, I probably wouldn't be watching these charts either. Be going to do something else. Oh yeah, Casper. Those recorders. Oh man. And anybody who has a young child knows exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know if they still require that, but when I was really young, it was a requirement to take some sort of music. Like, music was actually, like, in first or second grade, I can't remember, but music was actually a part of the day, and you'd have to learn those recorders, because you just had to learn, like, basic music. But the curriculums nowadays are entirely different. Even the way they teach math. I don't know if any of you guys have, like, grade school kids, but the way that they teach math these days, like even simple math, seems so roundabout way to teach it. They only let you ring the bell. Common Core. Is that what it's called, a teragram? Because I remember my nephew, I was helping him with his homework one night when he was younger. And I was like, I don't even understand this. I don't even understand how they're teaching this. It seems like such a long-winded way to get to the answer. Music is optional now? Okay. I didn't know. I just remember being really young. I can't remember what grade it was in, but there was like 45 minutes of the day that we had to dedicate to learning the recorder. Chad, you used to think about Common Core? Yeah, and maybe it's just because I had never learned it, right? But it does seem like such an odd way to teach it. Like a little more difficult. Guys, this is brutal. This is actually brutal. Well, welcome everybody. We got about 100 people in the stream right now. Smash that thumbs up button if you haven't yet. We're just kind of having side conversations while we're waiting on the Asian markets to open because we are just ranging. I feel like NQ wants to snap to the downside and at least down into this area before we would catch the bid, but I also think we're going to travel above 29K tonight, up towards that 29,050 level. So I'm kind of waiting for the dip. I feel like the long entries are somewhat chasing at this point. You're kind of chasing price up there. We have not taken prior day high. It's more common in private schools where there's a lot of money. J-Love, you truly believe we've been dumbing society down since 1980? I don't know. There's some pretty smart people out there. Yeah, it's pretty bad. This is pretty bad. I mean, we're just stuck right in the middle of that same range we were in when I started the stream. This is definitely pretty bad. It's definitely, you can get chopped up in here for sure. Not due to the school system? I don't know. A lot of some of it has to do with the school system, right? Because our government has kind of incentivized pass-fail rates to be up there, so and offering cash bonuses and cash influx into certain school districts if they have certain pass-fail rates or competency rates in certain subjects. So I kind of think that, yeah, I'm kind of with you as far as that is concerned. Private schools, different story, right? Tyrion, don't get me started. Where's my tinfoil hat? we gonna go into conspiracy hour? Yeah, and Brown, I'm like, obviously private schools have a much more strict guidelines that they're going to follow because, right, they have more money than the public school system does. All right. I mean, what are we doing here? Are you guys just long, holding that long position and hoping? Are we gonna go push 29K finally without actually coming back to where we needed to get back to? Someone called out a 936 long entry earlier. I went to a private school. My wife still calls me a dumbass. Hey, what's up, Sinister? How are you? Time to rug the longs. Martin, I don't know. Frank was short at last, and look at that. Yeah, there's just nothing worth taking. Honestly, guys, this is worse than last night. $30K to $50K of real money, which you could use for future. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I went to high school in Michigan, and some of the like Catholic schools were more than that. You were paying like, some of those kids, I want to say they were paying like 60 to 80,000 for the 4 years. Oh, I don't know what to do. This is tough. This reminds me of old summer Globex trading, guys. This price action right now reminds me of old summer Globex trading. Like 2022, 2023 Globex trading. There is nothing that I want to do with price where it is. Yeah, it's pretty bad. In fact, Mason, I tell you what, let's go ahead and do that giveaway. How does that sound? We'll open up the registration, guys. We'll leave it open for a little bit, but let's do the marbles race. Let's get somebody a free 25K Pro account from Lucid. How does that sound? Mason, whenever you're ready, go ahead and open up that registration. This way, Mason can also go get some sleep as well, and he doesn't have to stay up all night watching this with me. So, Mason, go ahead and open up that registration, and we'll get you guys started. Mason is drunk. Exclamation point marbles in the chat, and we'll do this marbles race. We'll leave that registration window open for about 5 minutes or so. We'll let everybody get plenty of time to get in. I'm sure a lot of people have taken potty breaks and gone and got food, but go ahead and get your entries in, guys. Let me go shut these blinds real quick. We almost had 100 people in the stream there for a minute. Dropped back down to the 70s. But we almost had 100 people in the stream there for a minute. If you haven't yet, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. I know I didn't require the thumbs up button to do the giveaway tonight, but if you haven't, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. It really does help the channel out. Yeah, Ethan, I mean, I have a feeling it's just going to come right back into this area and chop around. I hope not. I hope you're right. I hope we catch a bid and the market moves up from here, but I just have this feeling. Yep, there we are. There's 47, 46 again. What do you know? All right, guys. We got 100 people in the stream right now. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. Type !West in the YouTube stream. You will have to be on the YouTube live stream in order to enter into the marbles race. We are giving away a 25K Lucid Pro account. We'll leave that registration window open for a few more minutes and let everybody get their entries in. No trades tonight, obviously. This is not what I like to see. This is when I get wrecked. This is when I'm playing the breakout longs and the breakout short entries and just getting rinsed. Oh yeah, !Marbles, guys. !Marbles. !West will not work. Will not get you in. It's marbles, not West. !Marbles. Did I say !West at a certain point? I meant !Marbles. My bad. My bad. My bad, y'all. Yeah, Ethan, I told you. I mean, that's why I'm just not chasing. Guys, you will have to be here in order to claim your prize. We do go through verification. We do verify that you are a real person before we give away the account. So you will have to be here when we run the marbles race if you do end up winning. So if you're not there, we run another marbles race. Taking 1 hour to make $5 at this point. Oh, I see the use code PINE again. Mason, I see the use code PINE username again. I see it. Trying to sneak one in there. And a code rips. Yep. Both disqualified. Both disqualified already. Yeah. Yeah, if you are a walking advertisement for another streamer, like, I'm sorry. I don't know if they're the same person or not. I have no idea. But yeah, I mean, yeah, thanks. Thanks, Rotund. 5% off at Kohl's. Not real, but yeah. That's crazy that that's what this space has come to, right? That's crazy. And on that note, use code WEST, guys. Use code WEST, please. Hey, what's up? I don't know, Lit. You know, I don't know. Why would you ever have a username that's use code Pine or use code Rips or, dude? I would never. I would hope that these streamers aren't telling people to do that. You know, that's really, really, or that they don't have paid people on staff to do that. But I would hope not. But I would never send somebody into another stream to promote my affiliate code. I can tell you that. I can tell you that right now. I would never ask somebody to go into another streamer's stream and promote the affiliate code. All right, marbles entries now closed, guys. We're gonna run this marbles race for you and get the winner their account, get them verified, get their account. We're gonna give Mason a couple minutes to get the race set up. And then 25K Lucid Pro on the line. I don't know what course he's picking this time. Mason, at some point we got to find some new tracks. At some point we got to spend an hour and find some new tracks whenever we can find an hour. Yeah, right? Like come in with the username, use code fill in the blank. Right, and expect to get a free account, because I clearly know you're not using code Wes if that's your username, correct? Why would I want that person to win the free account? Because the free accounts are given for using your code, correct? Why would I want to give one of the free accounts away to somebody that's not even using our code, right? It just makes no sense. I don't want that person winning. You're not using code Wes. You're clearly using somebody else's code. Why would I want you to win? All right, Mason's saying he's ready. Let me get the race up. All right, guys, here we go. Here we go. Oh, it's Old Reliable. He went with Old Reliable this time. Good luck, everybody. We are off. Down the chute, up the conveyor belt we go. All right, who's going to have the early lead? Wow, Sid, the record. Oh, man, we are. The record marble on this track got a straight drop out of the chute, out of the conveyor belt. Oh, look at Rocket Fuel with the Rocket Fuel. Oh, Chad. Chad has got it. Chad was able to hold off Rocket Fuel. Oh, no, Chad. Oh, no. He missed the jump. What was that? I don't know if I've seen somebody miss that jump. That was wild. Didn't have enough speed, apparently. All right, edge over in queue. Dr. Media. Mr. Ramen. Rocket Fuel's still up there too. Oh, this is going to be a good race, guys. This is a lot of marbles right here. All packed together. It's going to be a good finish. Spam that one to make your marble go faster. Spam that one to make your marble go faster. Mr. Ramen gets out to a little bit of a lead. Things can change rapidly right here, though, guys. The marbles get slowed up. The marbles get slowed up. So it's like a marble needs to clear a path for you here to get through. All right, Mr. Ramen still has the lead. Oh, Crawbillies now has the lead. Oh, Rocket Fuel. Rocket Fuel with the fuel again. Oh, Swing Kings. Oh, here we go. It's going to be a good finish. We are setting ourselves up for a good finish. Swing Kings. Oh my goodness. I see lots of yeeting. It looks like it's going to be Swing Kings, guys. Swing Kings. Swing Kings, you are the winner of the 25K Lucid Pro test account. Once the race finishes, Mock-Level Up will be communicating with you via the YouTube chat to get you all verified. Congratulations. Wow, look at it. Guys, my marble sucks. My marble sucks. Every race. Every single race. At least I finished this one. Just brutal. Just beautiful. Oh, there goes Lady Creek of Lyric. Oh, there goes Golden Future. Mason, how'd you finish in the top 10? Mason. Yes, Sinister. I'm right there with you. My marble sucks. My marble sucks. I can't ever win. But Swing Kings, congratulations. Mock-Level Up will be communicating with you via the UTEP. This track is deadly. Marzena, we've had tracks where 2 marbles survived. 2. But yes, Swing Kings, congratulations. Like I said, Mock-Level Up will communicate with you via the YouTube chat. Let's get back to the charts here, guys. Now that everybody saw where they finished. Yeah, we'll need to get you all verified, and Mason will let me know once he's got that account sorted. Top 50, J-Love? Dude, my marble. I swear. I swear. Yeah, we definitely didn't miss much, did we? This is brutal, guys. It might be a quick stream tonight. To be perfectly honest, this is pretty bad. I'm going to wait till the Tokyo Open at least. But if we're just hanging out in this little range, it might be till London before we catch a move. This does remind me of like 2022, 2023 Globex trading. Globex summer trading at that. Yeah, Ratman. That's kind of where we're at. And it might be that way till, October. September, October. We'll still get the random news headlines, the random news tweets. But I don't. Your marble is a cube. Yeah, I know. Trust me, I feel you on that front. I feel you. My marble is so slow. Market Pilot, that's decent for this, to tell you the truth. $100 right now is good. That's really, really good. You're doing a good job of manipulating this range, or navigating the range. I shouldn't say manipulation, that term in this space. But you've done a good job of navigating this, for sure. For those of you that don't know, this is a 1-minute chart on micro Nasdaq. The triangles are indicating possible absorption or possible exhaustion in aggressive buying. These are order flow candles that you're seeing right now, like delta order flow candles. The brighter the color, the stronger the delta. My gray candles are red. Oh, there we go. There we go. Don't snap back up. Don't you dare. Don't you do it, Naz. If you're having a good year, you're taking off completely. Yeah, Martin. I mean, this is what we see. You know, it's going to be hit or miss during the overnight sessions for a little bit. If this fully retraces, guys, come on, man. Like you can see on the DOM, there's an order. There's, you know, at least a decent size order, a 50 block sitting right there at 930. Why not go grab that real quick? I don't understand. Hey, what's up, 44? How are you? Hey, thanks to all the new followers and subs. By the way, we are live on Kick as well. So like I said earlier, if you haven't followed on Kick, please give us a follow on Kick. Everybody say goodbye to Mason. Everybody say goodbye to Mason. This is brutal. I know that's meant to be a heart, guys, but every time I see that, I don't know why, but I think of something else. I'm not going to say what I'm thinking, but I know it's supposed to be a heart that Mason put in there, but every time I see that. Yeah, Martin, I mean, look, guys, there's... No, J-Love, we don't... They can't disclose that information to us. We can't see who uses our code. You know, like some of the props, what they'll do is you can see like partial elements of an email address, but they block out a ton of it. So we never know. We never know who's using our code. How about daily stats? You mean like, can we see how much we've earned and all that? Like, yeah, all your affiliate programs do have that. They do have that. So like if somebody's really tilted, right? I'll get in. What I'll realize is that an email's flying in. Thanks, DeMonte. I appreciate you. Like if I see emails with that same email address, first letter or whatever, I can guess that somebody's probably tilting a little bit and blowing through accounts. But I don't know. I don't know who that is. We have no idea. There's got to be some sort of privacy there, right? That's me. I bought like 7 accounts at a time. Yeah, like we can kind of see that when we go back, if I was to go back and look through my emails. But guys, like I said, a lot of my affiliate codes, a lot of my affiliate money goes to Mason, so I don't make a whole lot. Personally. But I appreciate those of you that do use code Wes, obviously. It helps. When you see J-Lo, then you know. Yeah, it's only like some of them you don't see anything at all. Like Tradeify, for instance, we have no idea. There's nothing. I'm in soccer. Some in soccer. Yeah, that symbol. That's the symbol I'm talking about. But yeah, we don't see everything. We have no idea who it is. There has to be some privacy there too. Like I know we can't see with Lucid or Tradeify or a lot of the props, we can't see anything at all. It doesn't disclose that. Oh, no worries, Zen. You haven't missed anything, Zen. You missed if you were here for the marbles race. Yeah, trade live. I mean, I'm thinking it's 29K, but I just would like to see a little bit deeper pullback than what we've seen so far. Like I said, I'm going to give it another 15 minutes. We'll see what happens with these Asia market opens. But as of right now, we're dead smack in the middle of the consolidation. So I'm not interested. It's a coin flip from here. You know, buyers are in control, but the stronger moves are on the sell side right now. So I feel like it's a coin flip. Yeah, Zen, me too. That's why I haven't taken a trade yet tonight. Although I guess if you took a trade from the middle of that range, oh nice little buy up there. Let's see if we can finally sweep above PDH. Nope, of course not. Come on. At least wick up there. Get above 960. And call it what it is, manipulation. Oh, don't you guys. This is brutal. Almost have 100 likes on the stream. So if you haven't smashed that thumbs up button yet, smash that thumbs up button. Wish you could like more than one cent. Thanks, I appreciate it. All right, there's the spike 2 PDH. Didn't break it yet though, did it? Nope, literally to the tick. Literally to the tick. Yeah, I mean, oh, don't you dare fall back. Just go. Oh my goodness. You guys, it's brutal. It's brutal. I don't know how you're meant to hold a position through any of this. You know, blind faith maybe? Because also if you have profit, how do you not just secure the profit? $100-point stop loss. Yeah, DeMonte. I mean, on either side too, in both directions, because you know we kind of looked at it earlier, and that's almost what you have to do, right? Stop loss here on any long positions, and really, you know, if you go out in time frame, out to like the hourly, you're probably looking at a stop somewhere up in here before you would take that stop out. You know, ideally you want to be executing from where there's been strong moves from in past. You know, there's really nothing here. Like this downside started all the way up here, up at 100. No stop loss. I mean, if you throw on micro and you're willing to risk, you know, over $200 and you want to try it out, and if it starts working in your favor, add into the position. But I probably wouldn't go anything heavier than 1 micro right now if you're just putting a feeler contract out there. Unfortunately, I don't have the account balance on this account to do something like that. Would pretty much wash away all my profits. Yeah, DeMonte, I'm kind of hoping with the news later in the week that we get some sort of confirmation on what's happening. I'm still shocked. I'm still shocked, guys, on the Nas with how heavy this looked at times. And how bearish this looked that we did not come and test this. I am beyond shocked. Come test that daily 200 SMA. Come test that double top high. I mean, that's what the market likes to do. This double top high still is untested as well. But if you go back in time, anytime you put in those double top highs, right? The big downside moves come back to test those. All throughout history. You know, every time we put in those all-time highs, anytime you see those double tops on the daily, that's kind of why I'm anticipating that at some point. So we've got 2 double top highs here. 2 prior all-time highs that have double tops on the daily. Yeah, as in, I mean, maybe we will soon, but my biggest fear right now on this market is we have now trapped, filled those imbalances that we had below, and I can really see another squeeze to all-time highs, right? Up to like that 32K level. And then maybe we get some crazy news that just sends us plunging. Watch us all be wrong and watch us all be wrong and the market do this. You know, basically repeat this move. Right? Come up to like 38K, 40K. Yeah, Zen, this is the daily chart that we're looking at right now. I like being a long side trader as well too, Zen. But I at a certain point, you know, like this run up that we had, you know, March into May, or March into May. This got tough at certain points for me because you just kept going higher. Like there wasn't really a good pullback. And then when you did have, you know, the first signs of a pullback, you barely pulled back. And then you just ripped new all-time highs again. It really wasn't until, you know, June and July where we started consolidating and things looked like we might finally roll over. I mean, the weekly time frame is going to look a lot like this, to tell you the truth, Zen. I don't really ever look at anything higher than a daily. Just because you can see so much of what you need to. For day trading specifically, I mean, you can see everything you need to right here. Right now, I guess if you're looking at those higher time frames, right, what I would do is I would start looking at your fib retracements. You know, go from all-time high to swing low and just start watching these areas. You know, watch your 50%. And then there would be the 61.8. But if we get back above this, I would say look for new all-time highs. Hey, George. Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow night at 6 p.m. But yeah, that's what I would be watching. I mean, like I said, right now we're trying to just trading right on that daily 20 SMA. So actually the sideways action that we're seeing right now kind of makes sense. A lot of indecision there. That and there's just no volume right now. Because you probably have a lot of buyers taking profits on this move up. Fear-based profit taking, even though I think we go higher. Hey, we hit 100 likes, guys. Thank you. Thank you for smashing that thumbs up button. It is free. If you haven't smashed it yet, go ahead and click that thumbs up button for me if you could, if you're just tuning in. We've got about 80 people in the stream right now. Thanks for hanging out with me on this boring Globex session so far. Got a couple minutes till 8 o'clock, top of the hour. We'll see if we get some movement, but if we don't get anything, guys, like if it's just slow like this, grinding, I'm not going to chase the top side move. In order for me to get long, 8.72K. How many subs do we have now? I haven't looked. Oh, look at that. We have 8,730 subscribers now, guys. So on the road to 10K. On the road to 10K. Yep, the little channel that could, Zen. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure as soon as we end the stream, Zen. As soon as we end the stream, I'm sure we'll lose some subs. 24-hour stream closer than we think. No, we have to hit 20K subs by the end of the year. I don't think we're hitting 20K subs by the end of the year, guys. We went through a 2-month stretch where we didn't pick up any subs, really. Nah, J-Love, it's been slow go. The growth on the channel last 28 days total. Oh, let's see here. I can show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So plus 34 subs in the last 28 days. 166 subscribers less than normal in that 28-day period. A 1,000 less watch time hours. 16,500 less views. $180 less earned. So yeah, it's we're not there. Not there yet. It's a bear market, big deal. It'll turn around. I'm not even worried about it anymore, Zen. I'll be honest with you. You know, I'm not willing to compromise who I am as an individual in order to play the game that I know could boost the channel. I'm just not willing to do it. Some people are okay with it. I'm not one of those people. All right, there's a nice little pump. Right at the top of the hour. Let's see what happens. Oh, yuck. Oh, yuck. 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 Hire some eye candy. Yuck. Please snap. Please snap. Oh, guys, this is brutal. Hire some eye candy. My channel doesn't make enough to hire some eye candy. J-Lo. My channel does not make enough to hire any extra streamers. You have a very nice voice, then. A lot of people have a problem getting in front of the camera. Is what I've come to find out. Like, people who I've asked to be on stream, a lot of them don't want to be in front of the camera. And even like the good traders, a lot of them are just scared of the camera. You know, it's entirely different when you get on this side and you know there's people watching your trading, judging your analysis, right? Oh, nice, then. But yeah, a lot of people just don't want to be in front of the camera too. And the other thing that I found out by having some guests on stream is people put on a persona or display a personality online, and then you get them in front of the camera and they're an entirely different person. They completely shell up and close off. So the personality kind of that you think you know kind of disappears. You know, they'll be really animated in their Discord chats or whatever. Super animated, be one individual there. And then they'll get in front of the camera and it's like Eeyore. There's no personality, no energy. Like, sometimes you got to bring the energy, guys. I mean, you have to elevate. I'm not the most outgoing person in the world, but every now and then. Well, it's just a lot of nerves, right? Like if you've never done it before. I completely understand. If you've never done it before, there's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of nerves. There's a lot of oh, people are judging me. Eventually that goes away. Like, yo, how am I supposed to buy that dip with it looking that aggressive? I mean, I know what the move is. Honestly, we're coming up into here. I can almost guarantee it. almost guaranteed that this is the move. You know, we pointed it out earlier. Right here. This is the move. But how do you catch it without the pullback? How do you catch it without this move first, at least? Red Bull. Yeah, oh, I mean, that's what happens a lot. Some people just are. Some people have it, some people don't. $9.51 was your entry, 44? On the way back up on this, or were you holding through all this consolidation? Yeah, see, that's so tough for me. Like, that's tough for me. GG's on you for being able to snag that. But this sideways chop here has me totally not looking for an entry anywhere in here. Anywhere inside this range. Uh-oh, guys. Charts are frozen. There we go. Thought I was losing the stream there for a second. I thought it was happening. Yeah, see, I mean, look at that. I can't buy that. Yeah, you're probably right, Zen. I've never really watched it during the Globex session. Yeah, 44. It's tough. It's tough, right? Because all signs are pointing to higher, but we just barely swept prior day high, snapped back down into the range, and then have just kind of pulled back and pulling back towards it. So that's tough. And now we're right back in the middle of it. Tokyo Drift. Yeah, that's tough. That's a tough look. One second, guys. Yeah, Miss K, this is brutal. I like everything, Zen. I just like music. I like a little of everything. I don't really have a preference. You know, I played the guitar and piano growing up, so I gravitate towards things that have those instruments, but I like everything. When do I play music? Well, obviously when I'm driving. That's a given. Titanic soundtrack rotund. But I'll be honest with you guys. I know a lot of people like listen to music when they're trading. I don't have anything going when I'm trading. Like during regular trading hours when I'm not streaming, I will have nothing. It will be silent in the room so that I can focus up and I don't get distracted. Oh, nice, Zen. I'm jealous. I haven't had any road trips at all recently. Guys, I mean, it's been a grind for me for a couple years now. Haven't really had a vacation in a long time. It's just been a lot of work. You know, I took a little break from streaming and doing all that last December for Christmas, but I haven't really had a break since then. I took a little time off recently from streaming every day, but we were still doing work. You know, I was still working. Yours was a business trip, yeah. Let's see. What do we got on the Dom? Still got that order sitting at 930. There's a little interest down here at 880. We might get a pullback to the 720 area. I don't know if I like the sustained downside move until above 29K. Until we at least test price above 29K, but this is brutal, guys. I mean, we're still right in that same stupid range. Come on, snap. Do it. Do it. Snap. Now don't wick all the way back up. Follow through. Follow through. Come on. Come on. Like, we finally have a strong negative delta. Come on. Flush. Come, J-Love, come on, do something. Work your magic, J-Love. Do it. Do it. Come on. Everybody drag their mouse down below current price. Come on. Push it down, guys. Come on. Come on. Snap. Oh, no, don't print that exhaustion. No, 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 no. Oh, come on. Yeah, J-Love, this is brutal, guys. The beast is awake. Oh no. Come on, snap. Yeah, Burp, I have a feeling you're right. Let's try it. The only thing that's keeping me out of this is this sitting below us. Come on, snap. Yeah, it's pretty brutal. There we go. Follow through. Follow through. At least come and test the close from the prior day. Right here. Yes. Come on. Do it. Yeah, DeMonte, that's what I'm gonna probably try it. We'll see though. Price is gonna have to snap below, like wick below 900 at a minimum for me. And then we'll see what happens probably, you know, down here in the 80s, 880s, 870s. I'll probably have to go stop below 840. Because I want to give it to this. Anything below that, we're probably moving down to 700. Golly, we've waited around for 2.5 hours for a trade. Come on. Snap down there, NQ. Please. No. Just got to be patient. Just got to be patient. Oh, nice, Eagle's Eyes. GG's. Nice. I'm just waiting on this. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely an eval night for sure. Definitely an eval night. It's just not gonna do it for me, is it, guys? Maybe I need to just shut it down so that you guys can trade. Maybe if I stop the stream, maybe we get some movement. You thought you entering along would make a drop? I just wanted to wick below 900. I test that prior days. My goodness. Brutal. Yeah, ideally what I would be looking for, guys, is the move down, wick below that prior day close, come down to like 880, 870 and catch the bid from there. And then my long entry would probably be 890, would probably be that prior day close for the ride up to 29K, if it happens. That's the only thing that I could manage risk well enough without having to give it tons of room. I think we'd snap below 900. It could continue to sell off as well, but that's the trade that I want to see. That would be worth a shot, where we can manage our risk appropriately. You know, wick this. Kind of what you see here. Don't put in a new low here. And then you're pretty much going to have to risk down to below 850. Or I'm going to have to risk that much if we get the trade. Which is why I want my entry down in here somewhere as opposed to up here where I'm, you know, risking quite a bit. Is anybody already in the long out of curiosity? You'll buy it right now, DeMonte? Yeah, I mean, it's working out if you did. Around 900. Got a few points out of it. Long 910 Ratman? Okay. I still want to see a little bit lower. Mr. Ramen, you were in the short? Okay. Yeah, I just want price to wick below 900. Come down to that 880, 870 area. And then I'm not opposed to taking the long. It's going to be hard for me to hop on the long from here, though. Long 910 monthly hedge pressure. I'm assuming you got Rocket Scooter tools. Another stream? Okay. Beast is fed, Zen. All right. Beast is your elderly dad. You call your elderly dad Beast, or is that his nickname? I don't know how my dad would take to me calling him Beast. All right, here we go. You're joking. Short on ES, try and prove. Yeah, right now it's working out. Okay, is the NAS actually going to do what I want it to do here? Is it going to cooperate? All the indexes and everything are still slightly green, as is gold, as is silver. In a good position on ES. To the downside right now, I would be trailing to... It depends on where your entry is. But 76... I would probably be trailing to 76.34 right now. If you're asking me. If you got the entry up here in the high 76.30s. Depends on where your entry is. Not financial advice. Oh, come on. What? Why do we have the hesitation always before... Like, come on. NQ's putting the hezzy on right now. Trying to break some ankles. It is. It's doing the hezzy right now. It's crossed over. It's done the crossover dribble about 9 million times here. Do you need to ask Chat GPT what that is? All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, a little bit lower. A little bit lower. Hezi is short for hesitation, Zen. It's basketball lingo for hesitation. You're going to be using that now. Going to be using the hezi. Come on, a little bit lower. Snap. I mean, the only... do we have any interest even below that? Yeah, back down even below 700. J Love, I kind of want to see the wick down to like 880, 870. My entry is probably going to be right there at 890. But I'm not going to take the initial pop because a lot of times we'll get that nasty sweep, and I'd rather get the confirmation, even though we have exhaustion printing right there. Conversely, I think back above 920 at this point looks good for a nice long entry. Yeah, Eagles Eyes, I'm kind of with you on that kind of sweep. That's kind of what I want, what I'm looking for. You know, then we can safely give it, you know, below that 840, 830 area, and it'll be fine. I think my entry would probably be, you know, 880, 890. But I do want to see that push down. And then for buyers to step in and defend. The walk down of price is not fun. The slow crawl to the downside. Yeah, me too, J-Love. I generally would rather see the aggressive snaps on the downside moves. I don't like the slow crawl. The walk down effect that we're seeing. I'm not a huge fan of that. I'm going to go ahead and put a limit order just above 890. Because I think if we can reclaim back above 890, we could get that move at least back up to the 920s, you know, 930. If it continues to walk down, I'll never get filled on that entry, and we'll look a little bit lower. Nothing more bullish than a failed bearish move. Yeah, I guess the opposite could be true as well. But I like where my limit order's resting right now. I won't get filled if the down move wants to continue. I think it's going to hold below that 890 at this point. That is prior day close. I also think if we get back above, we'll at least get some sort of push back above 900. He says the same thing in the opposite direction. Yeah, I bet he does. From what I know about him, he likes 3-bar continuation plays, right? And orb. But I've never really watched him trade live or anything like that. I know he's one of the bigger names in the space, but I've never watched him actually trade live. Wow, that filled me at 93. I got slipped 2 points on that. An instant slap. NQ didn't fill? Pav? Look at where it put me in at. My entry was at like 91. And it literally put me at the top of the wick at 93. That's brutal. Not that it matters on one micro, right? Like that doesn't matter, but that's some slippage. Yeah, that's as bad as marketing in, J-Love. That fill is as bad as marketing in. All right, this is looking kind of heavy. I'm going to give it down to 840 or so. But then I'm probably going to have to take this trade off if it doesn't hold at 840. We haven't seen, you know, a green delta candle in a bit. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We all know that price can accelerate to the top side just the same as it can to the downside. It doesn't look good right now. Definitely not. It looks heavy. This looks aggressive. After having no movement all night. Drink 8 beers, it won't look heavy. I'm not a big drinker, guys. I know we've had this conversation before, but I don't really drink at all. All right. Kind of want price to accelerate from this point up to these 920s. I'm not going to put a stop in just yet. I'll see if buyers want to chase down that 29K from here. It's a pretty nice defense. Pretty nice defense of that low. All right, let's see if we can get a push back above 900 on this move, though. That's going to be pretty telling. If we fail this area now, we're probably going all the way down to 800. Yeah, DeMonte. All right, I think I had to kill this. That's not a good look at all. That's a strong fail. Strong rejection at the prior day close. So we're probably going lower. Lots of sellers coming in. Probably should have just gone break even when I had it. Oh, nice Eagle's eyes. We're finding buyers all of a sudden here in the 70s. You can kind of see them coming in a little bit slow. I don't know if they're going to have enough juice to push price higher, but let's see if we can get a nice push back above 900. At this point, I don't want to see anything below, we're going to say 870. So I'm going to go ahead and put my stop there. All right, there's 900. Got Delta finally flipping green. Needs to push through 900 though. Yeah, J-Love, I am not a huge fan of it not getting through 900. At least back up to 910. This is why I hate these psych levels on the NAS especially. Can't stand them. I don't know if it's going to. It's failing 900 on repeat. Now we're losing the EMAs. I'm going to get stopped out here, more than likely. That's going to come back into this range, play around probably. Just below 880. Come on, get back above 900. Let's go. All right, I'm going break even. Risk is off the table. If I get wicked out, I get... Hey, yo. What just happened there? If I get wicked out, I get wicked out. But risk is off the table now. I want it to really push back above 900. I don't want it stalling here anymore. Nice move back up to 910 or something like that would be ideal in this situation, but... There's no reason to let this trade go red anymore with the downside pressure. 10 minis? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I just would prefer a stronger push, a stronger reclaim of that psych level 900, and I'd be fine in this trade, but it's just hanging out too much, chopping around. So at some point I probably get wicked. My stop probably gets wicked. But I imagine it trades back up in here. Come on, buyers. Let's go. Let's go run down 29K. Let's do it. Get price away from my entry, please. All right, let's see what happens at 910. That weekly low that's sitting right there. Push. Pump it up. Boo. Boo. Oh, that's lame. Lame. All right, guys, stopped out. I'm okay with it, though. It might end up working out, but I'm just not willing to give it that big of a... I don't want to see new lows at all. I had a chance to get out. I would hate myself for not getting out. So we are up a massive $1. $1 tonight. We took one trade. We're up $1. How you like that 30 cents an hour wage that we just earned ourselves? But we're not red. And it was a good move, clearly. It was a good move to go break even on that trade. We wicked up above 900. We tested that weekly low there at 910 and rejected pretty solidly off of that. I am not interested in it anymore. Broke even on that trade, Rabbit. Nice. yeah, Rotund. On this account is that way. For some reason, this account specifically is just flat. You know, I'm going on the 3rd week of trading this account, and it's up. I mean, if you look in the upper right-hand side of your screen, it's up $289 in 3 weeks. You know? Silent Edge trade, 100 likes. Let's do giveaway. I don't have any more. I don't have access to the giveaway accounts. Let's put it that way. I don't even know if we have any. My editor Mason runs all that, and he is fast asleep at this point. So I personally don't have the giveaway accounts. I'd love to do another giveaway, but we don't get that many giveaway accounts, guys. Like, we just don't. You can give away some signed underwear. Yeah, I don't have hundreds of accounts to give away. For those of you that don't know, I don't have hundreds of accounts to give away like everybody else does. So I have nothing to give away. Cash giveaways are technically against YouTube terms of service. You can't do cash giveaways. Not supposed to, at least. The prop account giveaways, that's all based off of how many times people use your code. So use code WES. If you want more giveaways, use code WES. It's the only way that they work. Give away some signed underwear. Oh, jeez. Well, guys, I'm probably going to call it a night. Really, you had one nice move to the downside, and other than that, the entire Globex session so far for 3 hours has kind of been a little bit sideways. You've had one good move. I'm not liking what I'm seeing lately during the Globex session. You know, I can easily see sellers failing here at this point and just ripping right back up. So I just, yeah, J-Love, yeah, it's the same discount for everybody, for every streamer. Oh no, Silent Edge. You blew a funded MFFU builder after making enough to request a payout. Yeah. I mean, guys, if you get to payout range, take the payout, even if it's something small, you know, just for your psychology. Because that situation right there, there's nothing worse than that. To spend that time to build up a buffer, to get to the spot where you can take a payout and then blow it and get nothing out of it. Yeah, it's brutal. I feel for you, Silent Edge. That's brutal. That's brutal. That's why I always say, even if it's a small amount, even if it's $100, take the $100. Would I be interested in testing your custom indicator with my account, G Pepsi? I don't know. I don't know about that. With my accounts? No. I don't know. It was a max payout too? Oh yeah, take it. Yeah, a max payout, there's no reason not to take the payout. You know, $1,000, I mean, that pays for 10 accounts. If you're trading the 25Ks, it pays for more. Yeah, take the 1,000. You get to a max payout on any account, or you're eligible for a max payout, take it. Take it. Pay yourself. All right, there's that 860. Finally getting a little sell-off. I think 800 is probably reasonable, possibly even 700 at this point. You got I'm not seeing much till 800 at this point. Not seeing a whole lot. Throw some red brick at my head, please. No, don't do that. It's just consider it a lesson learned. You know, now you know. Next time you've proven you can do it. You've proven you can get there. So just get there again, and next time just take the payout. But yeah, that is a terrible feeling. Terrible feeling. That is a soul-sucking that is a soul-sucking thing to go through for sure. Well, all right, guys. We've been live for 3 hours. I'm probably going to call it there for tonight. I will be back live tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern. We will do another giveaway for you guys, I assure you. So come hang out. Hopefully we get a little bit better action than just one move and kind of some hesitation. But enjoy the rest of your evening. For those of you who have access to my pre-market trading plans, you'll get those bright and early in the morning once again. And guys, if you're continuing to trade this, trade safe, stay patient. I would just watch that 800 area. If you get a bounce there, I would probably be long targeting that 29K. Enjoy the rest of your night. Get some rest. And I will see you all tomorrow. Peace.